Hello, everybody. Scoony007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-8 Boston Red Sox taking on the 7-9 New York Yankees. This is game 2 of a 2-game series between the Red Sox and the Yankees. We are here at historic Yankee Stadium in the Bronx for this historic rivalry between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Game 2, with that Boston has taken the first game in the series. Can the Yankees come back to split the series, or will the Red Sox sweep? We're going to find out. And here is the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Leading off, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Peoria. Batting third, the designated hitter, Big Papi, David Ortiz. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kevin York. Batting sixth, the right fielder, J.D. Drew. Batting seventh, the catcher, Jason Vertek. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Sean Casey. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Julio Lugo. On the mound for the Yankees, it is Mike Mussina. Comes into the game with a 6.07 ERA. He's got no wins and one loss. He's pitched 16 1/3 innings. Allowed 23 hits, 14 strikeouts, and 2 walks. We're here at historic Yankee Stadium, which will give a +1 to strikeouts and a -1 to walks. And with that, Ellsbury will step up into the batter's box. And we are ready to start. Jacoby Ellsbury batting a .283. And here is the first pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. That's going to be a blank. And that's going to be 3-6, column 3, row 6. And that's going to lead off with a base hit. So Ellsbury is on with the base hit, and we'll take a look at the starting defense for the New York Yankees. We got Damon out there in left field. Cabrera will be in center field. Abreu in right field. Going around the horn, we've got Rodriguez on third. Derek Jeter is playing shortstop. Kano on second. Gambini at first. Moeller behind the plate. And Mike Mussina is on the bump. Dustin Peoria batting a .288. Runner on first. Strategy roll is a 5. Anytime we have a runner on base, we're going to roll for strategy. Red Sox holding off. And that's going to bring up Dustin Peoria. And here is the pitch. That's going to be 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a home run. That is an 8. That is a 1. And that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run home run for Dustin Peoria. And it puts the Red Sox on the board 2-0. And that ball is down the right field side. Abreu goes back to the wall, and that ball goes into the mid-level upper decks. And it's 2-0, and that's going to bring up David Ortiz. Ortiz is batting a .246, no outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-10. The 18 is too high. And that's going to be 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a double out there to Abreu. And with that, Abreu will smack Ortiz smacks a double and gets on, and runner on second. That's going to bring up Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is batting a .267. Strategy roll is a 6. Runner on second, and no outs. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-14. That is an 11. Remember, we're adding 1 to the strikeout range. Struck him out. And with that, 1 away. And we have a roll of a 20. Anytime we roll a 20 on the strategy die, it's going to be a pickoff attempt. And in this case, Mike will do a pickoff on a 1, on a roll of a 1 only. Kevin York will step up. Do we have a pickoff for David Ortiz? It is a 10. The 10 is too high. And here's the pitch to York Hills. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 12. That's a 12. Struck him out. And that's going to bring 2 away. And that is going to bring up J.D. Drew. Drew batting a .318. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll 6, by the way. And that is going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a double star. It's a fly ball out there to Abreu. Abreu goes back, sees it, eyes it up, and makes the catch and retires the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the New York Yankees. Leading off, the left fielder, Johnny Damon. Batting second, the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Batting third, the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jason Gambini. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jorge Posada. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Milky Cabrera. And batting ninth, the catcher, Chad Miller. On the mound for the Red Sox, it is Josh Beckett. Beckett comes into the game with an 8.18 ERA. He's got no wins and 1 loss. He's pitched 11 innings, allowed 12 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 3 walks. And with that, Johnny Damon is up. He's batting a .403, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6, and that is going to be a blank. Actually, sorry, that's going to be a strikeout. The 7, the 11 is too high. I misread that. I'm sorry. 4-5, column 4, row 5, and that's going to be a power hit into right field to Drew. That's going to be a 16, and Damon will lead off with a base run of a triple. And right center field, Drew going back. It bounces off the wall. He'll pick it up, drops it, picks it up again, throws it in Peoria. But by the time he gets it into the infield, Damon is already at third, and the Yankees will lead off with a triple from the left fielder, Johnny Damon. And the crowd here at Yankee Stadium cheers. What a way to start off the top of the bottom of the first of a 3-base, starting off with a triple. Anyway, let's take a look at the defense here, the starting defense for the Boston Red Sox. We got Ramirez out there in left field. Ellsbury will be in center field. Drew is over in right field, going around the horn. We got York Hills at third. Lugo is at shortstop. Peoria is on second. Casey at first. And Vertek is behind the plate with Beckett on the mound. Next up, it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Jeter comes into the game batting a 111. Strategy rolls a 10. Infield normal depth. And here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a range play at Yankee Stadium. Anytime you roll the at symbol, we go to the ballpark card. And in this case, we're going to resolve the play on the Yankee Stadium ballpark card. And here is the play. Jeter 2-5, column 2, row 5. It's going to be a double star 3. It's a ground ball up the middle to Peoria. His range is on a 2-4. That's a 4. He'll make the catch. Are they going to send Damon to score? Yes. Damon will score. They're going to get the out at first. No. So with that, it's a roll of a 3 if runner heads for home. If 1d6 is higher than the base run rating, then he's out. Otherwise, he's safe. Damon will score. And with that, the out is at first. No, I'm sorry. No out. And Jeter will get on that play. They throw it home. Damon beats the throw. He tags it, and the umpire calls him safe. And the Yankees come back and answer. It's a 1-2 ball game. It's a one-run game. And that's going to bring up the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Abreu batting a 237. Strategy roll is a 12 with no outs in the infield at double play depth. Abreu, here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 12, 5-1, column 5, row 1. Possible error on a throw. And that's going to be 4-5, column 4, row 5. It's a fly ball out there to Ellsbury. And 1 away, and that's going to bring up Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod batting a 383. Strategy roll is a 4. Infield still at double play depth. 1 out and a runner on first. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-6. Column 4, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-13. That's a 12. Struck him out. And that's 2 away. And that's going to bring up Jason Gambini. Gambini batting a 244. Strategy roll is a 9. And here is the pitch. 5-3. Column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-12. That is an 11. Struck him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 1, it's Boston 1, it's Boston 2, Yankees 1. We go to the top of the second. It's going to be Jason Vertek, Sean Casey, and Julio Lugo due up for the Red Sox. Jason Vertek batting a 196, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 5-5, column 5, row 5. Vertek being a switch hitter, he's batting left today. So on a switch hitter, we take a look at the left-handed side of the slash because he's batting left today. So that's where we get the strikeout plus. Now, on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to that range. But we also add the 1 from the ballpark. So in this case, we're adding 11 to that range. So that's where the +1 comes in. That's a 27. That's a 16. Struck him out looking. As Musina will perplex him with a slow ball, and 1, 2, 3, he is out. Sean Casey batting a 280. Nobody on with 1 out, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-8. The 12 is too high. That's going to be 4-4, column 4, row 4. And that is going to be a ground ball to Kano. And that's going to be 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, and Julio Lugo will come up. He's batting a 245, and here is the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a blank. And the reason we consider that a blank right now is Mike is not tired. Once he's faced his allowed number of batters, then the stuff in the brackets will come into play. The only exception is the double question mark. So for right now, that is considered a blank. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a double star 6. It's a fly ball out there to Abreu, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Yankees retire the Red Sox in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Jorge Posada, Robinson Cano, and Milky Cabrera due up for the Red Sox. Jorge Posada batting a 237, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is going to be a blank. Posada being a switch hitter. He's batting left today. And that's going to be 6-6. So we consider that a blank. Column 6, row 6, and that's going to be a base hit out there in the center field. That's going to drop down in front of Ellsbury. And just like that, Posada is on with a base hit. Next up, it's going to be Robinson Cano. Cano batting a 190. Strategy roll is a 6. And here is the pitch. That's going to be 2-2. Column 2, row 2. Strikeout plus. That's a 17. That's a 6. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Milky Cabrera. Cabrera batting a 209. Strategy roll is a 7 with the infield at double play depth. And here is the pitch to Cabrera. 2-4, column 2, row 4, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Yankee Stadium. 3-3, column 3, row 3. It's a ground ball back to Vertek. And that's going to be on a fielder's choice with the only play happening at first because of the 6. So Posada will advance to second, and they're going to get Cabrera out at first. So 2 away with a runner, with the Yankees having a runner in scoring position. Chad Moeller up. Moeller batting a 250, and here is the pitch. By the way, strategy roll is a 7. Yankees holding off, nothing doing the strategy roll. And that is going to be a 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-11. That is a 1. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on for the Yankees after 2. It's Boston 2, New York 1. We go to the top of the third. It's going to be Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Peoria, and David Ortiz due up for the Red Sox. Jacoby Ellsbury is 1 for 1 today with a run scored, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5, and that's going to be a walk on a 1-6. That is a 10. The 10 is too high. Ellsbury being left-handed, we look to the left-handed side. 1-2, column 1, row 2, double star 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Rodriguez. A-Rod will pick it up, throw it over to Gambini for out number 1. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Dustin Peoria. Peoria is 1 for 1 today with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Yankee Stadium, and that's going to be a 5-5. Column 5, row 5, and that's going to be a ground ball to Jeter. Jeter will get the ball, throw it over to Gambini for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down, and that's going to bring up David Ortiz. Ortiz is 1 for 1 today with a double. Here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2 at the ballpark. Once again, we go back to Yankee Stadium, and that's going to be column 3, row 4. Power hit to Abreu. And that is going to be on a 16, and that's going to be a double. And it's off the wall, and Ortiz with another double. That's his second double of the game. Manny Ramirez up. Ramirez is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. However, we have a 20 on the strategy die. It's a pickoff attempt. Does he get it? It's a 6. The 6 is too high. Nothing happens there. The pitch to Ramirez, 2 outs, and that's going to be 4-4. Column 4, row 4. It's going to be a possible error. So with an error check, we're going to check the number in the brackets. 5-2. Column 5, row 2. That's going to be a double out there to Abreu. Abreu's error ranges on a 1-2. That's a 19. That's going to be way too high for an error there. And with that, the Red Sox increase the lead. It's back up to a 2-run lead. It's 3-1 Boston. Ramirez with an RBI double. So with that, the Red Sox now bring up Kevin York kills. It's 2 outs with a runner on second. Strategy rolls a 1, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 3-4. Column 3, row 4. That's going to be good for a base hit. And with that, Ramirez will go to third. He's waved around. He'll come home on a 1-6. Comes home on a, goes from second to home on a 1-6. That's a 3. He's waved around and scores. It's 4-1. And with that, J.D. Drew is up. Drew is 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 6. And here is the pitch. That's going to be 6-3, column 6, row 3 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Yankee Stadium, and that's going to be 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 6. Fly ball out there to Abreu. Abreu goes back, makes the catch, and retires the side. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be Johnny Damon, Derek Jeter, and Bobby Abreu due up for the Yankees. Johnny Damon is 1 for 1 today, top of the order. Led the game off with a triple, got a run scored, and here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a walk on a 1-10. The 12 is too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1. However, it's a base hit out there in the right field. Drew, it will go down the line. And with that, Damon is on with a base hit. Strategy roll is a 4. Now, if that number, so we take a look at the ATT number divided by 2. It's a steal attempt. So it's the ATT plus the held. And with that, it's going to be a 4. We do have a steal attempt. He has a 16. It's going to be a 14, I believe. No, it's going to be a 0. So it's going to stay at 16. No, it's a 14. The error rating, it's a 1 or it's a 2. Runner safe at second. And now we'll check for the catching error. That's going to be a 7 for Vertec, 20 on the D20. There is no throwing error there. Damon gets himself into scoring position. Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 today with an RBI, and here is the pitch. That's going to be 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-9, the 12 is too high. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be good for a base hit past the shortstop, past Lugo. Damon will go to third, but does he come home? He'll advance home. He'll go from second to home on a 3 through 6. That's a 3, and he'll score. And it's 4-2 Boston. Yankees coming back. They cut the lead. They cut the lead in half, and that's going to bring up Bobby Abreu. Abreu is 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 9. Infield, double play depth. No outs and a runner on first. And here is the pitch. 4-1. Column 4. Row 1. Home run. That is a 10. That is a 6. And that ball is moonshotted out of here. It's a 2-run home run for Bobby Abreu. And that ball's going down the right field line. Drew goes back to the wall, and it's into the stands, and it's all tied up. We're tied at 4, and that's going to bring up Alex Rodriguez. We have a tie game. A-Rod is up. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be 4-4. Column 4, row 4. That's going to be a range play. No outs and nobody on. 4-1. Column 4, row 1. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Ellsbury. It's a line drive into center field. Ellsbury ranges on a 1-4. That is a 1. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Jason Gambini is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1 out and nobody on. And here's the pitch. 1-6. Column 1. Row 6. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 12. That is an 11. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Jorge Posada. Posada 1 for 1 today, and here's the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. Possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 3-6, column 3, row 6. It's a ground ball to York Hills. We're going to check the error range. Range is on a 1-6. That's a 6. It's a ground error. He boots the ball, picks it up, drops it, throws it back. And with that, Posada is on an E5. So it's an E5, and that's going to bring up Robinson Cano. Cano is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 2 outs and a runner on first. Anytime we have 2 outs and base runners on, we add a +1 to the base run rating. Strategy rolls a 1, Yankees holding off, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-7. That is a 6. Struck him out. So 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. After 3, we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Jason Vertek, Sean Casey, and Julio Lugo due up for the Red Sox. Jason Vertek is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. Home run chance on a 1-2. The 3 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2, and that's going to be a ground ball to Jeter. Jeter will get it, throw it over to Gambini for out number 1. Sean Casey is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout plus. Now remember, we're adding 11 to that range. That is an 18. That is a 3. Struck him out looking. And 2 up and 2 down. That's his 4th strikeout of the game. And here comes Julio Lugo. He's 0 for 1, and here's the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's going to be a blank. Over to Lugo, 2-3, column 2, row 3. Ground ball down the third baseline. A-Rod will get it and retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Yankees retire the Red Sox in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Milky Cabrera, Chad Muller, and Johnny Damon due up for the Yankees. Cabrera 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Yankee Stadium. 4-1, column 4, row 1, double star 2. It's a fly ball out there to Ellsbury, who will make the catch and put 1 away. Chad Muller up. Muller 0 for 1, struck out his last time up, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's a strikeout. That's an 11. That's a 2. Struck him out. That's 7 strikeouts in today's game for Josh Beckett. We go to the top of the order. Johnny Damon, 2 for 2 with a double, with a triple, and 2 runs scored. And here's the pitch. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2, column 1, row 2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Yankee Stadium. 6-6, column 6, row 6. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Ramirez. And that will retire the side. So the Red Sox retire the Yankees in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4, we're tied at 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Jacoby Ellsbury, Dustin Peoria, and David Ortiz due up for the Red Sox. Top of the order, Jacoby Ellsbury is 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Taking a look at Mike Mussina, he can face 6 more batters before he's considered tired. Jacoby Ellsbury is 1 for 2 with a run scored, and here's the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-9. That's a 15. The 15 is too high. 4-6, column 4, row 6. However, that is going to be a base hit past Rodriguez down the third baseline. And with that, Ellsbury is on with a base hit. So that's going to bring up Dustin Peoria. Mike Mussina's pull rating has been met. It's at 0. They are going to leave him in. He can face 5 more batters. Still attempt on a 16. That's going to be, let's see, Ellsbury's left. That's going to be 16. That's going to be 17. It's going to be a 16 or less. And that is an 18, and Ellsbury will get caught still in second. He got caught, thrown out, could not get back to the bag in time. They throw him out, they catch him at second, and that's going to be 1 away. Dustin Peoria up. Peoria 1 for 2 with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs, and here is the pitch. That's the risk you take sometimes when you try to steal an inside pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a hit by pitch. That's a 7. Mike will give a 0 to that. He's even on hit by pitches. We'll take a look at the D20. That is a 17, too high. 3-4, column 3, row 4. And that is going to be a ground ball to third base. And that is out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up David Ortiz. Ortiz is 2 for 2 today with a double, 2 doubles, and a run scored. And here's the pitch. It's going to be 1-2, column 1, row 2. Home run chance on a 1-2. The 6 is too high. 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's a power hit again to Abreu. And that's going to be a 19, and this time it's going to be a fly ball out. Abreu goes back, makes the catch, and gets him out. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Derek Jeter, Bobby Abreu, and Alex Rodriguez due up for the Yankees. Taking a look at Josh Beckett. Beckett can face 8 more batters before he's considered tired. Jeter is 1 for 2 today with a run and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 3-1, column 3, row 1. Possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 3-5, column 3, row 5. Ground ball to York Hills. His error ranges on a 1-6. That's a 14. The 14 is too high. And 1 away. Bobby Abreu. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 5-4. Column 5, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-10. The 11 is too high. 4-5. Column 4, row 5. It's a fly ball out there to Ellsbury. And that's going to put 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, and Alex Rodriguez will come up to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here is the pitch to A-Rod. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's a blank. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That is a double into the center field. Ellsbury will come in, but the ball drops down in front of him.
He rocks one to right center field. That'll shoot the gap and go to the wall. And one hops the wall.
And it's a hopper off the wall. And with that, A-Rod will get on with a double and keep the inning alive a little bit.
Everybody clap your hands.
And that is going to be Jason Gambini is going to come up. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts and a runner on second. Strategy roll 4. Yankees holding off, and here is the pitch. 5-3. Column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-12. The 19 is too high. 6-5. Column 6, row 5. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Ramirez. And that will retire this. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. and 1 left on. After 5, we're tied at 4. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Manny Ramirez, Kevin York and J.D. Drew due up for the Red Sox. Mike Mussina can face 3 more batters before he's considered tired. Manny Ramirez is 1 for 2 with a double, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be 2-1. Column 2, row 1. It's going to be a possible error on a throw. And that's going to be 6-2. Column 6, row 2. Ground ball to Kano. Kano's error range is on a 1 to 5. That is a 9. No error there. Out number 1. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Kevin York-Hills. York-Hills is 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. At the ballpark, we're going to go to Yankee Stadium. Mike can face 2 more batters. 5-3, column 5, row 3. It's a pop-up to the catcher, to Moeller. And he'll make the catch, takes off his mask, goes back, makes the catch, and 2 away. And that's going to bring up J.D. Drew. Drew is 0 for 2. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be 2-3. Column 2, row 3. Range play at Yankee Stadium. 3-6. Column 3, row 6. It's going to be a fly ball to Cabrera. Now with a range check, we're going to check that first number. And that is going to be a 3. It's a line drive to Cabrera, whose range is on a 1 to 3. We'll roll a die against that. That's going to be a 1. It's in range. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Yankees retire the Red Sox in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Jorge Posada, Robinson Cano, and Milky Cabrera due up for the Yankees. And here is the pitch to Posada. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 12, the 20 is too high. 3-2, column 3, row 2. It's a line drive to Peoria, who will make the catch and put 1 away. Robinson Cano up. Cano is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and here is the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout. Cano will go rolling for him now. 6-4. Column 6, row 4. It's a ground ball to Peoria. And that's going to be out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. That's going to bring up Milky Cabrera. Cabrera is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's a strikeout on a 1 to 9. The 14 is too high. Cabrera 1-4, column 1, row 4. And that's going to be a fly ball to Drew. Now, just like with the batter, with the pitcher's card, when we look at the left and the right side of it, depending on how the batter is, it's the same on the batter's card. In this case, it is a right-handed right-handed pitcher. We're going to look to the right-hand side of that slash, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Drew. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Red Sox retire the Yankees in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6, we're still tied at 4. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. It's Jason Vertek, Sean Casey, and Julio Lugo due up for the Red Sox. And with that, Mike Mussina is done. The Yankees making the call to the bullpen here in the 7th. And with that, we have a switch rate coming up. They're going to bring in Brian Rundy. That is his card. So Brian Bundy will come into the game. He comes in the game with a 6.16 ERA. He's got no wins, one loss. He does have a save. He's pitched 7 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Mike. Mike went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 6.06. So he's got to face off against Vortek, Casey, and Julio Lugo. Now, Brian Bundy does have a special K rating. We'll explain how that special K rating comes should we go to the batter's card. First, we're going to roll for the pitcher like always. And in this case, it's going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. We start off with a walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, remember, we add 10 to that range. We add 9 from the -1 from the walk. That's going to be a 19. That is a 6. And that's going to be a walk. So with that, Vortek will trot on down to first. Infield goes to double play depth as Sean Casey comes up. Casey is 0 for 2 today, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be 3-6, column 3, row 6. It's a range play at the ballpark. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll for Sean Casey against the ballpark card. And that is going to be a 3 on the D20. Now, on a special K, you always check the D20 first against their special K rating before resolving the die roll. So in this case, Brian Bundy's special K rating is on a 1 to 10. That is a 3 for left-handed batters. And he struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Julio Lugo. Infield goes to double play depth. Lugo is 0 for 2 today with 1 out and a runner on first. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be 1-4. Column 1, row 4. It's a double star. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Damon, who will make the catch and put 2 away. We go to the top of the order. 2 out and a runner on first. Jacoby Ellsbury up. He's 2 for 3 today with a run. And here is the pitch. And that's going to be 5-5. Column 5, row 5. Double star. It's going to be a double star 6. Now, in the actual game, you're going to roll 1d6 to determine what the auto out would be. In this case, it's a fly ball out there to Abreu. As we sing, take me out to the ball game. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Yankees retire the Red Sox in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. And with that, we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Chad Moeller, Johnny Damon, and Derek Jeter due up for the Yankees. Josh Beckett tired. So the Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in Mike Timlin. Actually, yeah, they're going to bring in Mike Timlin. Timlin. Yep, Timlin's going to come in. I'm just checking my roster over here. I have on a second monitor. I keep track of who's my pitching for all the teams and who's played. So that's the card for Timlin. And Timlin will come in again with no ERA. He's got one save. He allowed 4 hits. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. I just was double checking to make sure Timlin. We haven't seen Timlin in a while to pitch, so that's why I brought him in. Taking a look at the stats here, Josh Beckett. He went 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 7 strikeouts on the day, and 1 home run, an ERA of a 7.42. Let's take a look at the box score of the game so far after 6.5 innings have been played here at Yankee Stadium. Boston scoring a run in the second, 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. The Yankees scored a run in the first. Then they came back and scored 3 in the third, and it's 4 runs on 6 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th, Chad Muller, and here's the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1, that's going to be a walk on a 1-6. The 10 is too high. So no walk there, we are going to roll. That's going to be a 6-6, column 6. Row 6, it's a ground ball to York Hills. And he'll make the catch and put 1 away. We go to the top of the order. Johnny Damon, 2 for 3 with a triple and 2 runs scored. And here is the pitch to Damon. Damon, 3-2, column 3, row 2. And that's going to be a single on a 1-18. The 19 is too high. 2-4, column 2, row 4. That's going to be a double past Drew. And Drew with a double down the right field line out there in the right field. He'll get on with a double. So the Yankees have a runner in scoring position, and that's going to bring up Derek Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 3 today with a 1 and 2 RBIs. Strategy roll 13, infield normal depth, and here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. It's going to be a possible error. 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a ground ball to Peoria. His error range is on a 1-2. That is a 12. It is too high, so no error there. And with that, ball's hit to second base. Damon will go to third. He'll get into scoring position, and that's going to be 2 away. So 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Bobby Abreu. Abreu is 1 for 3 today with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls a 19, infield normal depth with the Yankees having the go-ahead run at third. He's 90 feet away. Here's the pitch, 6-5, column 6, row 5. That's going to be a home run. That is a 10. That's a 3. And Abreu hits his second home run of the game. That ball is hit into the way upper stands. That ball's into the nosebleed side, up into the bleachers here at Yankee Stadium, to the bleacher seats. Abreu smoked that one. It's a 6-4 game Yankees on a 2-run home run down the right field side. It's 6-4. And that is going to bring up Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod is 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Timlin can face one more batter before he's considered tired. And here is the pitch to A-Rod. A-Rod 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a strike. That's going to be a walk On a 1 to 12, the 14 is too high. And then it's going to be a 4-3. Column 4, row 3. It's a ground ball to York Hills. And that it will retire the side. It's 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and none left on. After 7, it's Yankees 6. Red Sox 4. We go to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Dustin Peoria, David Ortiz, and Manny Ramirez due up for the Yankees. And with that, they are going to leave Brian in. He can face 4 more batters. So they are going to leave him in. The only change that the Yankees are going to make is they're going to bring out Gambini from first. And with that, they're going to bring in Cody Ramsden. Ramsden will take over at first base. That is the only change they're going to make. They're going to leave Jeter in as well. So he's going to face off against Dustin Peoria, David Ortiz, and Manny Ramirez. Dustin Peoria is 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. And here is the pitch. 4-1. Column 4, row 1, double star. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Damon. Damon will make the catch and put one away. David Ortiz is up. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a run scored. And here is the pitch. 1-6. Column 1, row 6. That's going to be a double star. That's going to be a ground ball to Jeter. Jeter will get it, throw it over to Ransom for out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is 1 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 4-3. Column 4, row 3. That's going to be a double question mark, double star on a 1 to 19. That's a 50. It's in range, and that's going to be a fly ball to Damon. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Yankees retire the Red Sox in order. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Cody Ransom, Jorge Posada, and Robinson Cano due up for the Yankees. Boston making a few changes to their defense. Casey's going to come out at first. So with that, York Hills will go over to first. At third, they're going to bring in Mike Lau. Lau will take over at third. And right field, no, they're going to leave everybody else as is. So those are the changes that they have made. And Mike Timlin done. Timlin's going to come out. We have a right switch right. And they're going to bring in... They're going to bring in David here. That is his card. David will come into the game with a 1.50 ERA. He's got 1 win, no losses. He's pitched 6 innings, only had 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Mike Timlin. Timlin went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, and ERA of a 3.60. Cody Ramsden is up. He's batting at .800, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be 4-6. Column 4, row 6. That's a strikeout plus. That's going to be a 25. Remember, we're adding 11 to that range. That's going to be a 15. Struck him out. One away, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Jorge Posada. Posada is 1 for 3, and here is the pitch. 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a range check. It's a range play. 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's a double to Drew. Drew's range is on a 1-2. That's a 4. It'll go past him and bounce off the wall. Drew's got to go chasing it. And that's out there, and Posada will go to second. Drew rallies it back, holding Posada at second. All right, that's going to bring up Robinson Cano, runner on second. Strategy roll is an 8. Cano is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-2. Column 4, row 2. It's a range play. 4-6. Column 4, row 6. It's a single to Lugo to the shortstop. His range is on a 1-2. That is a 5. He can't get it. It goes past him. And with that, Posada will go to third. He'll get the hold sign, and he would advance home on a base run rating of a 3 through 6. He's got a 1. He's going to hold. Boston going to bring the infield to double play depth as Milky Cabrera will come up. He's 0 for 3 today. Strategy roll is a 3, and here is the pitch. Two, 4. Column 2, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-9, that is a 5. Struck him out. So 2 away, infield goes back to normal depth. Chad Moeller up. Moeller is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 9. And that's going to be 5-3. Column 5, row 3. That's a strikeout. On a 1-11, that is a 9. Struck him out. So no runs, 2 hits. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on after 8. It's Yankees 6, Red Sox 4. We go to the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? And with that, Brian Bundy is going to come out for the Yankees. So the Yankees are going to go back to the bullpen. They're going to bring in Mariano Rivera to come in and get the save. That is his card. Rivera, no ERA. He's got 2 saves. He's pitched 6 innings, allowed 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Brian Bundy, he went 2 innings, allowed 1 walk, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.84. And with that, he's got to face off against Kevin Yorkills, J.D. Drew, and Jason Vrotek. And with that, Yorkills, he's 1 for 3 today with a strikeout and an RBI. Let's take a look at the box score real quick after 8 had been played here in the Bronx. Boston scored 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second, and they've been shut out since the 4th inning. It's 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. And the Yankees scored a run in the first, 3 runs in the third to tie the game up. And then a 2-run home run in the 7th. It's 6 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. All right, Kevin York is up. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout and an RBI. Rivera looks. He'll wait for the sign. He gets it, and here's the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That is a strikeout on a 1-12. That is a 12. Struck him out. Struck him out, and J.D. Drew is up. Drew batting he's 0 for 3 today. Drew, here's the pitch. And that's going to be 2-6, column 2, row 6. Double star. It's a ground ball to Jeter. And with that, 2 away. Jason Vertek up. Vertek is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. And that's going to be 4-6, column 4, row 6. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll that. Nobody on, so we ignore the wild pitch on that, and it's a re-roll. 2-4, column 2, row 4. And with that, the Red Sox are down to the last out. That is going to be a strikeout plus on a 1-27. Remember, we're adding 11 to that. That is a 12. Struck him out, and the Yankees win. As the New York Yankees defeat the Boston Red Sox 6-4. Final line score coming right up. So the New York Yankees defeat the Boston Red Sox of a final score of 6-4. Boston 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. The New York Yankees 6 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Brian Budney will pick up his first win. Mike Timlin will get the loss. And Mariano Rivera will get his 3rd save. Dustin Peoria will pick up his 3rd home run. And Bobby Abreu, who hit 2 home runs in this season, will go to 4. Let's take a look at the stats of the pitchers throughout this game. Brian Budney, who will get the win, he went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.84. Mike Timlin went 1 inning, allowed 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 home run, and an ERA of a 3.60. David, who went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits and 3 strikeouts. He'll end the game with a 1.29. And Mariano Rivera, who picks up his 3rd save. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 strikeouts, an ERA of 0. So he still remains perfect with no ERA. The Boston Red Sox will drop to 8-9, and the New York Yankees will improve to 8-9, and that's going to do it for us here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up when you way through the turnstiles as you catch the 4, the B, and the D trains back home. And until that, and remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go live. And when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooty007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.